I'm just gonna be quiet out here. Hopefully you can hear me. I need to get a phone. I used to use my webcam, so. Haven't been doing so hot. My shirt says, well, if you turn it around, it says disability is not a dirty word. And it's like bleeped out as if it was. Someone called it the handicap parking space at the doctor's office, and I literally said, we're parked in the disabled space. And she goes, oh, okay, you're in the handicap, it's fine. And in my head, I just was like, I said disabled space. Like, but it's okay. I have a little scarf in my hair. It's stupid hot in California. My bestie passed her. She just has one more test for nursing school, so yay! That's great. Found some new music. Lots of good new music, so that's really fun. And then went to the pharmacy. But if anybody comes, I just want to share what I talked about in therapy. And if nobody shows up, that's okay. No, it's the lawyers and guys and no one showed up. Oh, somebody's here. Okay, hi, someone. Doesn't show me so well. Hi. Hi. I am okay. I know it's not bright in here, but my head hurts. We're just gonna do it. Hi, 3 people. Hi. Hi, Ashley. C2S. I'm okay. I could be better. I'm tired. Like, I got these dark circles, and I never have them. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. But yeah, I have this shirt. It's, I'm so sorry. I had bloody noses so much when I was a kid, and I just wanted and then I moved to a humid environment, and they stopped. So I don't know if you live in a really dry place, but that makes it worse. And then medicines can make it worse, all kinds of things. But yeah, it was really severe for me. It was really scary when I was a kid. Like, I have trauma from it. But anyway, bloody noses are horrible. But my shirt, I got it at Abilities Expo, not last year, but the year before. Got a big one to sleep in. Disability is not a dirty word, and it's not. And I know it's backward, and I'm sorry, but I don't know how to do this. I usually just do videos where I'm talking, not like live. Do I have to switch to all chat? Yeah, I do. Okay. Oh, you're calling. I need to get a new phone stand, that's all. Anyway, I hope that things are gonna go better, because where am I? Hold on. I can't find the chat. Is this just a mobile thing? I'll find it on my other phone. That's kind of weird. I don't know, maybe you can tell me in the comments while I log in on my other phone if on mobile it's harder to look at the chat. I was just seeing your chat last time I saw the chat. So 1 second. I'm going on my other phone. YouTube, come on. Wait, lump it in with Google. Come on, we can do this. I talk to my appliances because I feel like it helps, so I don't have to hit it. Because otherwise, percussive maintenance is like the only option, right? Let me turn it down so nothing plays. And then I'll go to my page. I've never, like, you're watching me do this for the first time. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. But we're trying. We're trying. That's all we can say. New, let's see, new channel. I think I'm getting it. I think I can watch myself with the sound off. And look at the, oh my gosh, I can. Here I am. Scotland, Andrew. That's so fun. I heard y'all got like 15,000+ acres more peat, like in the ground, you know, peat. Yeah, my favorite movie or show. Okay, so we're gonna be going doubles here. My favorite movie or show is, I have to say When Harry Met Sally is my favorite movie, or My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Okay, my favorite show, Friends, probably just because I watched it since I was 10 years old, like 10 years old. I've been watching it since then, so I'm saying that would be my favorite show. I also really like Frasier just because I read a lot. My vocabulary was very big as a child, and so I understood what they were talking about. And it just kind of, oh, my pet. Oh. And it just kind of made more sense to me. Scotland, that's so cool. Okay, let me make sure I'm in all chat. Does that matter on this one? Live chat on. Okay, cool. Right. Okay. Cool. Yes, I tripped. Sorry, I know you can't see me. It's dark. Come on, you want to go outside? Let's go, cutie. Let's go. My little puggy wants outside. Stranger Things. I tried to watch it. I don't do well with suspense. So, if there is suspense... Oh, you can see my face now. If there's suspense, like my heart beats really fast, and like, it's really not fun. But I have heard many good things, seen lots of cool tattoos, and just, yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I liked my own thing. That's crazy. Anyway, what's your favorite show? I don't know how people do things. Sandra, you want to say hi? No, you're sleepy? You're sleepy? Okay. Sorry if that didn't work. You got her little butt. Maybe I'll just keep this. Will that be better? There's a little stool right here. You can sit by the window and not get eaten by mosquitoes. Yeah, I guess it kind of seems a little bit better. But yeah. I do know Stranger Things. I don't know who else is here, but thanks everybody who hit the like button. That's really nice. I have, oh, do you need help going to sleep? Oh, my dog. She's the biggest baby. She's a black pug, so I can't see her in the dark. Oh, what happened? I can't see her in the dark, so I only hear her when she cries. Oh, Sam and Cat, that was fun. I forgot about that. Come on. Do you want to go to bed? Come on. Go into her lovely bed. She's got a whole set up. Go ahead. Go. Okay. Put your leash on so you don't run away if an intruder comes. They won't, but just in case. Did you go? Nope, not yet. Oops. Oh no, we're stuck. One moment, please. Okay, get in the bed. We're all done. All done. No, no more. You want the other half of your dental chew? Okay. She is very persistent when it comes to her routine. And it is time. I wish I could show you with the light because it's hilarious. Okay. Sorry for the loud noise. Here you go. Do you have any water? Yes, you do. Very good. Good night, sweetie. Okay. Actually, you can see me better here. Oh, okay. I'll be here for a little while. And yeah. So, Sam and Cat. Yeah, that was fun. Oh, you have to go? Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by. That was really sweet. You said some nice things, and I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good day or night or afternoon or whatever time it is where you are, and that you don't have another bloody nose because we don't need those. And it always happens right after you had one, you get another one. So just be careful. But you got this. It's gonna be okay. Bye, Ashley. Sam and Cat, though, I completely forgot about that because when I was that age, like where I would have been watching it, it was on at a time when I wasn't really at home, so I would just catch it, like the tail end of it. Okay, I don't know who's here, but I'm gonna talk about my therapy because it was pretty crazy and like insightful, and I'm gonna share. Okay, so this is what happened. I've been in therapy for a very long time. Talking every Tuesday since I was 16 with only very few breaks. And my live chat was not on. I'm so sorry if I missed anybody's comments. I did not. Oh, Majan, sorry I missed your comment. I hope I said that at least partially correctly. Yeah, I'm really working on how to read comments and do this because mine's not working right now. But so I was in therapy. And I have trauma therapy, I have regular therapy, so let's talk. Okay, I have ADHD, and I'm autistic. I've been I knew about the autism since I was a kid, but we didn't know about the ADHD. And I can't, they're afraid to give me medication for the ADHD because I have a lot of disabilities, which is something my shirt is talking about because it's Disability Pride Awareness Month. And there's a lot of stuff happening around legislature and laws for disabled people that we fought for, and it's a lot. So I decided I'm gonna wear this. It's my favorite color. It's got a really good sentiment, and this was actually on a billboard right by my house, and I drove by it rode by it every day, and I was like, that's amazing. Okay, so live chat is on. Great. Okay, so in therapy, so I'm anxious, okay? I get depressed a little bit here and there when something big happens, but I get over it. I have had really bad anxiety since I was a kid because I needed to control things because everything was out of my control. And I had to fall in line with the high control groups I was in, which were a lot of them, and it was just really hard to always fit in. And so that was tough. And so I always would come up with contingency plans to keep people happy. If they say this or if this happens, what am I going to do? What's going to happen? How am I going to control the situation so nobody feels bad? Etc. Of course, toxic relationships. Jenna, can I tell you a story about Jenna? I do support Jenna. I hope and pray, I pray, but I hope and pray that she can get out and stay out, because that is the hard part, staying out. I was in one myself, and their family ended up flipping on me, and they ended up being the abusers in the end. So I just really, yesterday, I heard a domestic violence argument across the back fence. And I immediately, I sat down out of sight, but in earshot, so that I could hear what they were saying, because I had that argument in my past relationships. I was hearing this replay, and I was and other women are saying, this is how men say, oh, it's just because, your anxiety, or it's because, you're going to therapy now and you think I'm not taking care of myself, but I am, and no, it's not that. People grow apart. People need to be separated sometimes. And she was saying, I don't want anything to do with you. And he was just I'll give you money. And I was just and then he started hitting things. And I was about to pick up my phone and call the police. And she was get the F out, or I'm gonna call the cops. And I was okay. He laughed. And I didn't have to call the cops, but he did say he was going to come back in a couple days, which is tomorrow or the next day. Fingers crossed she holds up, because she did such a good job holding her ground. You too, Sunny Lim. Sunny Lim. That's a nice name. But yeah, so I totally support anybody trying to get out of a toxic relationship, because I cannot I can't imagine. But toxic can be very toxic. So in therapy, I was learning. I always think of what if, or I used to anyway. Now I'm switching that to even if. So instead of what if something happens, it's even if something happens, I can still fix it. I'm not going to be in trouble. It's not going to be a problem. Not oh my god, what if so-and-so says this? Oh my god, what if I embarrass myself? Oh my, no. It's just, even if that happens, it's still going to be okay. And then really flipped a switch in my brain, and now I can just breathe. It's amazing. So I just wanted to share that. And also, domestic violence is terrible, and I hope that anybody seeing this, if you need help, if you're in California, call 211. If you're anywhere that has 411, call 411, call 911, call whoever you need to, whenever you feel like it. Trust your gut. I didn't do that. I should have done it. Please do it, okay? Take care of yourselves, whether you're a man or a woman, or you identify differently. Take care of yourself. Don't keep yourself in a toxic relationship. If it's a parent, if it's a sibling, you need space to find out who you are without them. And then you can decide if you've both grown enough to come back together, or if it's really done. Those are my thoughts, because I have been through it. In my experience, that person did not grow, and so I moved on. And I am very happy and engaged and very happy. So it's just very different. And I'm with somebody who wants to try to grow, and I grow, and we're growing together, so yay. Therapy, so yeah, switching from even or what if to even if, huge weight off my shoulders. And then what else did we talk about? I have notes, because I am that kind of vlog, you haven't seen him, but I had to send him to bed, and I had to help him get up and bribe him with treats because he's 13 and a half, and he's a German Shepherd. He's a German Shepherd lab mix, so he kind of has a little bit longer longevity than most German Shepherds, but, yeah, I worry so much, and he's on medications now, and I'm trying to help him do everything the best that I can, and make it easier for him, but of course he just wants to act like a puppy still, and it kind of hurts him, and it makes me sad, but he's on pain medications that he can take, which I'm really glad for. So, about the control group, in a way, yeah, falling is mine. I don't know if people, want to talk about that, but have any of you had to just, put on a whole new mask and just fit in with a certain group because somebody said you had to? Because I was putting on so many masks. I was already masking for autism and ADHD and chronic pain and stuff, but also having to pretend so much was hard, and to remember all the little rules and all the little things you don't want to say, and so I would just be really quiet and just try to be friendly, but it was really hard because sometimes I would get the rules mixed up, and if you're in a high control group and you get the rules mixed up, it's not fun. You get yelled at, let's just say that. Yeah, lots of, oh wow, hi guys. So yeah, therapy has been going really well. I've been doing trauma therapy. I really recommend it if you can have it. I would recommend trauma therapy 1 week and regular therapy the next week, so you have time to process. I do trauma therapy and then the next day regular therapy, which for me is okay, but I kind of wish I had a little more time to process, but just my schedule doesn't work out like that. But in trauma therapy, we actually did real EMDR. I usually do this thing called Flash, and that's where you blink, or you I watch in Flash, which is a form of EMDR, which is a form of trauma therapy, where you don't necessarily have to talk it out loud. You play it in your head, and then when you get to a distressing part of the trauma, the traumatic memory, you pause, and then you figure out what was distressing and how you can fix it. And I was I never understood about the inner child because I took this literally. Yeah, I don't know Jenna either, but I support anybody trying to get out of a toxic relationship because I was there, and even I just tell Jenna that just trust her gut, it's gonna be okay. Trust her gut, trust her village, trust her friends that actually care, because it's really hard. And she can do it. She can do it. I had friends go over to the person's house. For me, the toxic relationship, and I was not there. I was completely away. They went over, got every single thing of my stuff, and brought it to their houses. And I stayed at both of their houses until I could figure something out. And then I did, and it was fine, and I moved on, and it's been over 10 years, and I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. But especially if you're young or any age, really, it's just ridiculous. Make mittens, what a fun name. So in therapy, I was talking about I would apologize so much, and now I still kind of apologize a lot, but I catch myself and I'm why am I apologizing? Did I do something wrong? I'm not in trouble. I'm an adult. Who's gonna say I'm in trouble? Like, unless it's the law, you know, like, I'm not in trouble. I do what I want to do. I can, you know? And so, I'm really grateful for that. Let's see if we're still in live chat. Yeah, we are. Okay, cool. Do you guys go to therapy? Or have you ever been? Or have you thought of going? Or counseling? Or like support group? Oh, I love support group. I have a support group that's going to be on in a minute. Maybe they already started without me. Not yet. Okay, so I'll probably just be on for a little bit longer because then we have our nightly support group, hopefully. I'm just so glad to have that weight off my shoulders of, instead of what if, it's even if. So instead of what if this happens, it's even if this happens, it's gonna be okay. And it's not like dumpster fire, it's like, we can take care of this. And I don't have to use all this extra brain power that I don't have. Realistically, I don't have it, so I get exhausted and fatigued. And, thank you so much, McMinn's. You know what? I know. Thank you. I appreciate your compliment so much. I'm just gonna say thank you. I believe I'm beautiful. I know I'm beautiful inside and out. And that really makes a difference. And confidence makes a difference. Yeah. Thank you so much. That's really, really sweet. I am 29. Some people are like, you look like you're like 20, but I haven't slept, so it looks worse. But yeah, I'm taken. But anyway, yeah, therapy. Hit up therapy. At least try it once. A lot of therapists will at least like talk to you for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and some even give a free first visit. Like, I'm not kidding. If you go onto psychologytoday.com, you can look into this, and I really hope it helps some people, especially like Jenna, who's in a toxic relationship, and I hope that she gets someone who understands her and who has worked with people like that before, which you can filter in Psychology Today. I swear I should, I swear I should do a videotape myself going through the filters just as a public service kind of thing, so I can show people how to do it, because I tell people a lot, but it's really hard unless you see how to do it. And it also works for psychiatrists, and you can also go on ZocDoc, like, and it can be telehealth. You can just, like, I just sit in my bed and I just talk, and it's so much better than having to go to the office, because we connect a lot better, and I'm not having to ride in the car for, you know, an hour, and it just saves time for both of us. But you can go in. I also do hypnosis. Have any of you done hypnosis before? Oh no, McMittens. Oh, I hate when that happens. My therapist, she's so sweet. So I get an automatic text the day before. But I have had that happen, especially in the past. And it's really, really frustrating, because then you have to wait till next week or when they can get you in next. And it's really frustrating, because if you need to talk about something, if you wanted to talk about something, write it down. Okay, that is my, write it down if you remember what you wanted to talk about, so that when you see them next, you can just dive in. And here's another therapy thing. This is what I do, and therapists are trained to like work this way as well. I word vomit. So like that means like I just get it all out in the beginning. I just say, okay, this is on my list. This and this and this and this and this. These are things that have happened. These things are making me upset. Sorry if you hear my dog snoring. She's a loud snorer. Anyway, and then I open up my book. When I go to therapy, I have a therapy notebook. I have a lot of them, like small ones, medium ones, little ones, because it's, twice a week every week. And I hate when you don't get reminder calls. I have missed so many important appointments because I didn't get a reminder call. And I have missed so many prescriptions because they didn't call me to tell me it was ready. And then, the text messages don't always go through, which is just really frustrating. Let's see, make sure I'm still on live. Yeah, I am. So, McMinn's, I hope that you can maybe get in, in a couple days and then still have next week's appointment. If not, just write everything down that you want to say today. And then just instead of what if I miss today, and we're just going to move on next week. Even though I missed today, we're going to move on next week. I really hate when it's like an important doctor's appointment and they don't call you beforehand. That really, sorry for the buzzing. That really makes me upset. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna check if, no, I don't want her to not go live because I'm going live. I'm waiting for my support group. So I hope that she shows up before she moderates our support group. Chow, like the dog. Yun, Y-U-N. Smut, that's just her internet name from a long time ago. And she's amazing. We have the best fun. If you understand this, you'll understand that. And we're fabulous. And we all take our night meds or our day meds together because we all got stuff we're taking care of. We lift each other up. We support each other. We hate domestic violence. We don't support ableist people. We don't it's just we take care of each other and we're there for each other, and that's what matters. And I'm so happy for us. Let's see, live chat is on. But yeah, McMinn, everybody who's here, therapy's great. Doctor's appointments, oof. Hi Leonard 8154. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Today is the first day of Disability Pride Month. I have a lot of disabilities, unfortunately, but I am still able to be up and walking around. I have cystic fibrosis and then a bunch more things, but Leonard, it doesn't matter to me. It does not matter to me at all. I am you want to hang out? Let's hang out. I don't care. On here, that does not bother me. I grew up at the senior center with my great Grammy, and no, that is perfect. They taught me how to play pinochle and how to cheat at pinochle. I don't remember, but I would love playing hearts and bridge and spades, and I would go because I was homeschooled. My Grammy would drive me to dance classes, and I'd go with her on her errands, and we'd walk the dog together and stuff. So she really taught me how to be a good human. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. And she was, 82, 80, and she had it down. So Age is a number, and it's about your heart, and it's about your mind, and your soul, and that's what's important. And the JK. Oh, you're kidding me, but I don't care. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Like, say, like, whatever you want. Speak what's on your mind. The most important thing on my mind right now, I was talking about this a minute ago, is I had therapy this week, and I was like, oh my god, a big weight lifted off my shoulders. So I'm a big, like, worrier. Like, I get really anxious. And I always have since I was a kid. And I've been able to go down on medication and take less medication and do more therapy and hypnosis, and that's been wonderful. And in my therapy, we were talking about messages. Hold for review. Who is it? I'm gonna use your face because I'm scared to use mine. Just stand still. Girl, do you know what voodoo is? I don't want to educate because that is not my genre. Like, I am obviously white, but how that came about, do you want to know? It's about people trying to heal people, not hurt people. Okay? So they would stick a pin in the place that you last came to them for help. So they'd be like, oh, okay, this was what we last talked about, your shoulder. Okay, how's it doing now? Do we need to do anything else? Is it better? If it's better, let's take out the pin. And it helps psychologically, and it helps as basically like a medical chart. That's what that is. It's not negative. I mean, you could put negative connotations to it, but that's not what it is. Literally, go look it up, the history of it, the origins of it. Like, people have tried to use it in negative ways, but that's mostly movies and TV and just some superstitions and people trying to make money and scare people, but it's not. It's voodoo doll is a voodoo doll, or what was a voodoo doll. It's a medical chart. And that's what the pins are for. Is you had a problem here? Oh, okay, let's talk about that. How did that go? Did what we did last time help? Like, did the herbs I gave you, or what, the exercises or whatever, did that help? Oh, okay, good. So I'm just saying, go read the history before you come and like start talking that, because I read. I read, I watch, and I listen, and if it has anything to do with medicine, that's my special interest. So, yeah. Now I will show it. Another moderator handled it. I do not have a moderator. I hope they showed it. Oh, yeah, they did. Is it roasted beef? What beef? The voodoo? Is that what you're talking about? Or honey glazed? You know what? It doesn't matter, honey. Honey roasted turkey is really good though. But anyway, the thing that has been on my mind the most lately, which I think Leonard asked, yeah, the most important thing on my mind is just changing all the worrying of what if this happens to even if this happens, it's still gonna be okay. Like, even if this happens, I'll still find a way out. I'll still work it out. Like, I have help. I have support. And I can use that support. And if you have help and support, you can too. But just like writing it down. What if like that like changed everything, and I was like, oh, where has this been all my life? I was so happy. I really love having these light bulb moments in therapy, and I have had them for a long time because I've been going since I was 16, which I'm really glad I have because I have learned so much about myself and I have grown through this process, and I have taken some time off here and there, but I really just am doing my best, and that's all any of us can do. And I write down stuff every day before I go to bed, and it really clears my mind, and it really helps me fall asleep. So I really encourage that. I don't necessarily encourage morning journaling unless you like to plan out your day or manifest, but my days are already all planned out anyway. It's just like one thing after another. But Mia, no. I am not. I'm not at all. I just have anxiety. And I have had since I was a kid, and so the anxiety. Actually, I will show this because this is important. I don't know if YouTube will let me show this, actually. But she asked if I would want to unalive myself, and no, I don't, which is really crazy considering how much hell I go through every day. Like, I was at the point where I was given, 24 to 48 hours to live, and I just said, no. That was the only thing in my brain. I couldn't think of anything else, but the first thing that came into my brain was like, no. And that's all I could say. I couldn't, I was to the point where I was blinking once for yes and blinking twice for no because my doctors were over medicating me. It was just scary. But I wonder if I am gonna have support group tonight. That would be fun. My favorite song. Okay, my favorite song. That's hard. What's your favorite song? Tell me, what's your favorite song? I love music. I love music so much. My favorite song at the moment is Beautiful Things by Megan Maroney because I really resonate with that. It talks about how Beautiful Things by Megan Maroney. There's also Beautiful Things by Benson Boone, but those are two completely different songs. Megan Maroney's Beautiful Things is about talking about how the world treats people and expects so much of people who look a certain way, or like her, who looks like an amazing goddess, she's gorgeous and she can sing, and but she just made a really heartfelt song about how the world is hard on beautiful things, and it is so true. There's pretty privilege, and I know that 1,000%. But also, there's the other side of the coin where people think because you have this, you must be feeling these certain ways, and so I want to bring you down. And that's not okay. We need to be lifting each other up. A rising tide lifts all ships, right? That's also a good one from hey, I'm guessing the P is silent. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Hey, Matt, is Crix on? Because, I'll stay, but I don't have her number right now. Sandra, I am alive now, but I have had near-death experiences. If you want to hear about that, I will tell you. I do need to plug in my charger, though. Do you want to hear about my near-death experiences? Matt. Sandra, I don't really know what you're talking about. That you're higher than me or anyone else, because we're all on the same page. If you think about it, everything's really the same. But yes, I have had near-death experiences. I haven't talked about this. People have asked me to talk about it. I will make proper videos. But if you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, totally, therapy was amazing. I started more like EMDR type trauma therapy, which is really unlocking things that I didn't know were in there. And I had repressed, which was a lot. I don't remember my childhood, so it's really rough. I was just like on survival mode the whole time, and like grow up quick, like that was me, and fall in line. And if you don't, bye. Like that was it. And so I got out early after after my near-death experience. I had to. Who keeps sending messages? Help for review. Oh boy. Some people, Matt, they are being so like, I'm just laughing. These trolls are so like, it's so stupid. If you're gonna be a troll, at least do it right. Like, just be good about it. Oh, Matt, if you're here, this is my shirt. Is Chris on? Because I don't want to. Okay, this is my shirt. It says disability with like, some letters bleeped out. Is not a dirty word. This is my nighttime one, and then I have a daytime one. I cut the collar out because I kept wondering why I couldn't sleep in it, and then, like, duh, like, ouch. Now it's 5 million times more comfortable. So if you feel uncomfortable in a shirt that you really like, just try, like, stretching out the collar or, like, the sleeves or something and see if that helps, because it helps immensely for me. Matt, it's holding your message for review? What? Let's see. Oh, apparently they think I'm a crackhead. Somebody does. Oh boy. My shirt actually does not have smelly things on it. My shirt does not have smelly shit on it. Yeah. If you're really gonna say things like that, like, you're not gonna get a rise out of me. I have experienced so much in my life. It is not about negativity. Okay, at this point, I'm not about that life. Like, yes, there'll be times when I'm like, damn, this world is hard and things are going to crap, especially in America. So, like, I can, like, feel negative about that for a little while. But even then, I'm not what ifing anymore. I'm like, okay, even if this goes to crap, still gonna figure it out. Like, even if people say mean things, I'm still gonna be myself. I'm not gonna take it seriously. I never have before. Not since I got out and I got to be myself again. Like, I'm not doing that. Whatever. I do babble and it's great. It's fun. People like it, and so I'm gonna keep doing it. And nothing you can say is gonna stop me from being happy to do this. Yes, Leonard, somebody is being rude, but guess what? I'm glad you're back. And I was just saying that, I'm not gonna say, what if somebody's rude? I'm gonna say, even if somebody's rude, I'm still gonna stay positive. I'm still gonna live my life. I'm still gonna be my best self. I'm still gonna keep growing. Just because you think somebody says I'm rude, even though they're just trolling and not even a decent one. Like, if you're gonna troll, do it right, okay? Like, what even, okay? Oh, I do not, Leonard. Like, I stay positive. It's not. Matt. Not Matt. My Matt. New Matt. Matt Zoff. Oh, Leonard, thank you so much. I will keep pushing on. I have a lot going on in my life, and that's the only way you can keep going is to keep going one foot in front of the other every day, every minute. I mean, anything can change in a second. Anything, so I don't take any minute for granted. I don't take any second for granted. Oh man, I was just saying this other Matt said, asked if I have nice feet and toes. And so I have to show the message because I thought that was funny. Some say yes. No, I will not shut up. What time is it? Is that almost time? Oh, really, Matt? Okay. So my mom's passed, so I can tell the story. I think she'd want someone to know. Honestly, Leonard, if they really want to put it out there, other people can put it out there. I can respond in my positive manner and just tell some funny stories. So, I was in acting and photography and modeling as a young person. And my mom was starting to get into that and background acting. Well, yeah, I have told them they're not worth my energy. Basically the same thing, Leonard. It's just, thank you. I had a really nice friend in high school named Leonard, and then good name. I don't know if you go by Leo, but that's also fun too. Anyway, so my mom was trying to get into the business, right? And so she was doing some stock photos and things like that. Sometimes I would do that too, which stock photos that they put in pamphlets or on websites or things like that. So she got one about shoes, a shoe model, but it didn't turn out being a shoe model. It was on King of the Hill with Peggy and the shoe salesman. And then also in Sex and the City, I think it's Charlotte? I think it's Charlotte. It might be, I don't know, one of the girls. Someone gives her a discount on the shoes if she tries them on because they have a foot thing and they're a shoe salesman of high-end designer shoes. And they're knocking off half the price. And that's a lot if you love designer shoes. And I love nice things, but I do not pay full price for most of them. So yeah, I was just she asked me to paint her toenails. And then later, because she was grown up so sheltered and stuff, and I was too, until later, we figured out that was a thing. And yeah. And she also had larger feet, and so that's the thing. Okay, guys, our support group, my support group, Chowian Smut. I'm gonna type it in the thing if you want to come over. 1 sec, I'm still here. At Chowian Smut. Yeah, thank you. If you want to go over, Leonard, I think you'll like it. Leonard, if you want to go over, I think you'll like it. If you're still here, same. But yeah, trolls over there. You gotta be even better than you are here if you want to do it. Love you guys. But yeah, I figured I'd tell that story. Share some stuff about therapy. I'll put this one on public once it's over and like downloaded, because YouTube Studio does this weird thing where once your live is done, it takes a while for you to be able to make it public. So anyway, I have to go into the YouTube Studio and do all of that stuff on my desktop. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody who's come in. I really appreciate it. Anybody who watches this after the fact, if you have any comments that are like constructive or commiserating or against DV, domestic violence, in support of Jenna, because nobody should support domestic violence, please leave your comments. I have other videos on my channel if you want to watch them. And that would be really cool. But yeah, that was a funny story to share at the end, because I can't believe my mom accidentally sent, she just didn't know she was sending photos to a foot fetish person. And then she found out. And it was just funny. She's like, if I had known, I would have asked for more money. Anyway, I loved that view message. Matt, no. My feet and toes are for my honey and for me. But, thanks for the thought. I mean, appreciate it that you would think that I had nice toes. I mean, I have nice everything else. It's just anyway, guys, I hope y'all have a good rest of your night, a good rest of your morning or afternoon. Drink water. Stay hydrated. It is hot everywhere right now, and people are having heat stroke. I've had heat stroke several times, and actually, I cannot get super chats. I do not have that turned on, and I will not have that turned on because I don't want to be labeled anything, and I cannot. It's just not for me. But you know, thank you for asking, because that kind of like, oh, someone would pay. So anyway, but thanks for asking. That's sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my support group at Chow Smut, which I had typed in the chat earlier. If y'all want to be cool, we don't really talk about feet pics. We just talk about what's going on in our lives and hang out. So I'm gonna be over there. The name where I'm gonna be is in the chat. If you want to go, be respectful. We have ground rules. Just come hang if you want to. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.